If you are one of those people trying to improve yourself, trying to become a better version, trying to be a good person, or trying to go from A to B, a place that you're not content with and that you want to move to the next level, whatever it may be, I think you subscribe to this channel because you sort of align with some of my values, or at least, I don't know. It's not up to me. But I thought I wanted to make a video today, just talking about a few subjects that could make it easier to be on this path. For me right now, I was doing the internship today, and then we did a lot of hard labor, physical labor, and then I went to the jiu-jitsu class afterwards, and now I'm recording this video, and it's the end of the day, and I know I have many more days like this. I know what I need to do, and I guess you know what you need to do, and if you don't, that's okay. You will find out. But for me right now, it's about staying the course, staying on the path, and just keep going. And I thought I'd remind myself today about why, like a few pointers. So I wrote down a little bit, and maybe you'll enjoy it. Maybe I will. So the first one is show love, to accept love, or to be able to accept love. So what I mean by this is that people that are close to you may love you and may show you genuine love. But that doesn't mean that you can accept it and feel loved. I think one has to be able to love himself and show himself love before he can feel the love of others. Because if you don't truly love, if you don't feel like you're worth it, if you don't feel like you love the person you are or the person you are becoming, then how can you truly feel the love from someone else? So I think this is very important. Trying to figure out why it is, if you don't like yourself, why it is that you don't like yourself. Are there some things that you can literally do to make that feeling of unworthiness go away? Or is it just something that someone in the past planted in you? So I think it's very much worth it to start asking these questions and trying to inquire what's going on. And I do love myself without being narcissistic. It can be a very good thing to love yourself. Because once I started to like myself and love my path and understand myself as a being, then I could feel the closeness from others, like the love that they showed me, and I could give them back this feeling of love, sharing moments together, being connected. So it starts with yourself, which leads me to the next thing I wrote down. I just wrote these 4 sentences down in 2 minutes, but it leads me to the first step is the hardest. And that's again, we always have this comfort zone that we are within, whether it be a way that we like to feel, that may be feeling sad, feeling lost, feeling like a victim, or maybe just feeling great, feeling relaxed. A comfort zone of, this is my title in life. I took this education and now I'm this. I'm a carpenter, I'm a teacher, I'm a freelancer, I'm a business dude, I'm a loser. Whatever identity it is, it's just everything that we do more than once, or like we keep doing one thing, we keep thinking one thing, and this becomes our comfort zone. And it's always the first step out of that comfort zone that is going to be the hardest, whatever the change might be. And this is very important to realize, because the first step is never going to be comfortable, because it is the unknown. But you can only make the unknown known by stepping into it, and then you can see what it's like. And if you just ask yourself the question, what is uncomfortable to do? Or like, what is the story that you tell about yourself? Changing that story into something more productive, more better, or more loving maybe, that will be a very difficult first step to take, because you're so used to telling this story about yourself. And that is comfortable, even though it's a very bad story that you're telling yourself. Like, I'm a loser, I'm never going to get a girlfriend, I'm never going to be able to be deserving of a real friendship, or maybe you have very, very high thoughts about yourself, but in reality, it's just a shield from all your insecurities. That would also be difficult to admit, that maybe you aren't as good as you think you are, or maybe there are some things you could improve. That will also be a very hard first step. My third point is staying the path is worth it. So once you take the first step, you have to take the next step and the next step. And in the beginning, it may feel exciting and adventurous, but at some point, this will also become comfortable, just like everything. And this is where you have to do self-inquiry once again and ask, is this something I want to keep pursuing, keep going down this path? Is this worth it to me? And at this point, you have to be very careful, because if the answer is yes, then you just keep going, right? But if the answer is no, why is it a no? Why, is it because you're lazy? Is it because it's too scary? Is it because you can't handle it? Then maybe just put it on pause. But most times, if you chose something and it felt right in the beginning, and you haven't seen it through yet, but you want to quit, then I just want to remind yourself and myself that staying the path is most likely worth it. And maybe just give it another week, just one more day, maybe just an hour before making a decision, before jumping ship. And my fourth sentence is, we are going to be okay. Like, as long as you don't unlife yourself, You are going to be okay. And if you are suffering, I am sorry, truly am. And if you are one of those suffering right now, I just want to remind you that, like, if you reach out, someone will answer. But taking that first step is very difficult. Maybe even acknowledging that you need help. And if it's too uncomfortable to reach out to a person or like anyone or make a phone call, then like you don't have to reach out in that regard. You can watch videos like this. You can find books that will get your journey started toward becoming the person that you would like to be. I recommend Jordan Peterson's book, 12 Rules for Life. But there's so many books. There are so many books and so many podcasts and videos, articles. But it's not really about finding the right information because it's out there. It's about allowing yourself to feel worthy of being fixed, of feeling good, of feeling worthy. Showing yourself love because maybe someone once made you believe that you are not worthy to be loved. And I know some of you guys, this doesn't relate to you, but I guess at some point maybe you was at that point, and I just have this feeling that maybe someone watching needs to hear this. So I'm just saying it. You are worth it. And it's going to be okay. And try to show some love to some people that will help you be able to accept love. What you give, you will receive back tenfold, both good and bad. Yeah. And just stay the path because it's worth it. That's what I'm doing. That's all for me. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.